Well, I got some bad news. I was just adjusting the pilot jet, warming the motor up, doing nothing special, just a few little revs, vroom, vroom, 2,000 revs, just vroom, it revs so nicely. Got it nice, just turned the idle down, so it's just going tum, 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 tum. Gave it a rev, and there was this loud crack noise, and the motor died, straight away. So, first thing I did, I took the plug out, that's black, as usual. Then I took the cover off over here to see if it was the cam chain, but that feels all okay. If I put, that feels like there's tension on there. Then I took the cover off here, there's just a little rocker cover, and there's metal in there. See the bottom down there? That's metal. Now that could be from when it's made, they just don't wash it out well, I don't know. But listen to this. This is not the proper sound. That, no idea what that is. That sounds gearbox. So I'll try. I'll just take this cover off and I'll see if I can see anything. But I don't like the sound of it. I've stripped the motor down, ready for taking the clutch cover off. That all came off in one piece. Good thing is because I know how it went together, and this is ready. I might set the camera up. I don't need to disturb that, that's all good. I've got full access to here. I've got a little bit of for catching the oil, and I'll set the camera up, and when I get it off I'll show you, because I'm interested to see what's in there as well. I've just drained the oil, and where's the camera? There's a bit of metal. That's a magnet. But this is the first oil change. It's not had an oil change yet, so I'm not too concerned. Ooh. That's tight. Whatever they did it up with, they did it up tight. That's about a centimetre of thread. Only uses about that much. I don't know if that's normal, but that should have cleared all the dowels. There we go. Normal-ish, from what I remember. Oh, I better not pull things apart too much, I won't remember how they go back together. What's the noise down here? That's a strange noise. Okay, I think the clutch is coming off. Okay, this is what I've found so far. That's the gearbox, right? The gearbox, put in gear, turn it around, another gear. That's the wheel spinning, fourth gear, neutral. Doesn't seem to be a problem with the gearbox. So the power from the crank, this is the crank cog, goes from there, from the crank into the clutch, into that splining in there. Then it transfers that power, once it's been through the clutch, into that gear, and that gear then transfers it to there. This one here is the oil pump. The oil pump gets its power from that cog, which is fixed to the crank, and it turns this. So if I took this off and I turn it, and it turns freely. It's not the oil pump. Okay, one more thing. So this cog goes into here, this cog goes in there, the power comes through into the centre there, and then, so what we know so far, that's it, line that up. What we know now so far is that it's not the gearbox, not the oil pump. Now we have this. Oh. Hear that noise? Oh, now it's stopped. Whatever that noise was happening before has now decided to stop. How can a noise that was there all of a sudden now not be there? I suspect that the problem was the clutch. What I might do is, that does nothing now. What I might do is pull this clutch apart and have a look inside, because it had a constant noise like a, I don't know, like a gear or something jumping or something like that. So I don't know why that would do it before and now not do anything. That is a mystery. I'll pull that apart and have a look. For you Postie people that know what these clutches look like, I couldn't find, I just thought I'd pull it apart anyway to have a look, and I can't find anything. There's nothing obviously wrong there. I'm not going to pull it apart at the next stage. I don't think it's necessary. This is only done, 180 k's. The clutch pack is a three plates. That looks like enough metal on there. This way up. This here. No metal anywhere. Nothing that I can find that says I'm a problem. It's just, it's not dirty. There's no metal anywhere. Interesting, that little rubber blocks there. It's got a bit of backlash. So I can't see anything wrong with the clutch. I'll just put that back together. At least I've had a look. I think I may have found the problem. Like, it's gone away. Flip that over, and the noise has gone away. If I put my hand on the starter motor here and turn it backwards, you hear that noise? That was the noise that was there. That's turning the motor backwards so you don't hear it. Kick it over and it's gone. I think I may have temporarily locked the ratchet mechanism on the starter motor somehow. So I'm going to go to the other side now and pull that apart and have a look in there, because it seems to have fixed itself, and that's a worry. Nice, lovely, but how do I know what it is and stop it from coming back again? I don't know. This may be all okay, so I'm not going to go any further to have a look at this. Well, I've pulled the flywheel cover off, and everything looks normal. Like there's the guides. They all look normal. They just sit in there. There's the guide over there, another guide over there. There's just, top of it, bottom of it, just pushes into place. It's nice and smooth there. There's not too much room on the chain here, so, and it's nice and greasy. Like when I had that apart before, I put chain grease on there, but it doesn't get oiled. It's blanked off from the motor. Hondas make, like the Step 290s, could come out with electric start, and this is just identical to what the Hondas did. And that's just blanked off from the normal clutch in there. There is a clutch there, that silver thing, and the sprocket there is part of a clutch mechanism so that it turns one way when the starter motor's on. So this way, that's turning the motor over. That's just the crank, nice and smooth, no issue. And this way, hear that noise? But I don't know if that noise is normal or not. Yeah? So, it's only one way to find out if it all still works. It's not going to fire because there's no ignition in there. Power on. You ready? Everything seems to work. I have no idea what happened. I have to presume that noise is now normal. Maybe under load with the spark plug in, and I don't know. I really just don't know. I did something to cause it. Something jumped, something did something, that crack noise. But I don't know. And I think the fault was my own. You know how, I don't know if you've noticed or not, how much you have an ear for motors, but you know how this motor revs really quickly? Like you just give it to it, boom, and it just instant jumps. The motor just kicks like it's on the cam straight away. Like a trials bike motor. Well, I finally put a smaller jet in there, and I had the jetting turned right down so that it was just idling, you know, and I got the pilot jet working. It's now 1.5 turns out. The pilot jet's in there. Can I just get a bit of, there it is. That's the pilot jet. I have that now with I put a 32 in there. It was a 38. And now it's 1.5 turns out, which is smack in the middle of the 1 to 2 turns. So that system is now working. And I was just playing with the slide to turn the idle down. And it was just warming up, idling, and it was just going tun, tun, tun. It was really not even a loud fire. It was just, and because this motor cracks on so fast, it was just barely ticking over. I just gave it a gutful and it just went bang. So I think something at the really low speed, probably slapping around or something like that, and then I crack it on at the same time, and it jumped. What it did, I don't know, but it jumped, went crack, and then that noise was in it, and now the noise is gone. You saw it was there. I slept on it overnight, woke up, and then the problem resolved itself. Thank you, but I wish I knew what it was. So I think all I can do is button the thing back up again. I've now had a look what it looks like inside, and which is always nice. You know, I was always wondering, does it look the same as a Honda? And yes, it does. The parts look nice enough. So I'll put the thing together, and hopefully it's a thing of the past. Only one way to find out, just move on.